On guys, today is April at some point in the middle of the month, and I woke up not too long ago. We're about to get into it today. That was the sleeping chamber right here. Just decided last night I was gonna just document more or less the entire day, regardless, without any, expectations or without a plan, without really putting pressure on myself to produce a certain type of content or go for a certain standard of fucking craziness. We're just gonna be chilling today, and learning and grafting. You're gonna be learning the most because I already know all this shit, so just tune in. One thing I will tell you guys, some little food for thought, is that when you're talking in society and with other people, you go around and constantly you feel in the back of your mind like you're doing something wrong most of the time. And you talk to someone and you assume they don't like you, or you're saying the wrong thing, or you assume you can't be funny. This all comes from within your mind, and it's being projected into the other person. And that energy, it's just your brain gets hyper focused on it, and then it's all it looks for, and it's all you're gonna see, and you're just gonna be so focused on it, you can't even think about having a normal conversation. Most of this is subconscious too. But on the other hand, if instead you didn't have these negative projections in your mind, if you thought to yourself that you were funny, that other people aren't mad at you, other people don't dislike you, you could say whatever you want and it's fine, you start thinking that, and then you start doing that, you'll see that it's true. If you really think and believe that, it'll be mirrored back to you from society. And this is an example that I was literally just dealing with right now in my life. After waking up 2 nights ago, I was absolutely fucking wired, just working, and I was hyped up. And there's this one community I'm in, and I just posted a lot, and half of it was like shit posting, just like pictures of me just like, whoa, I'm working hard, really not too much value behind them. And the owner of the community posted a post that was definitely towards me. He was like, I'm gonna remind you guys, this is for professionals, and if you guys are just gonna post, I'm not gonna hesitate to fucking kick you if you got some bullshit going on. A normal person would be like, damn, this guy fucking hates me, he's gonna kick me out, I fucked up, he's mad at me. I was just like, whatever, yeah, I fucked up, I understand what he's saying, I've just made a bunch of random fucking posts and shit. So I deleted them, thumbs up on the post, and I reached out to him, I messaged him, and I'm like, yeah, bro, I was fucking absolutely locked, living and learning, bro. I deleted those old posts, and I got you in the future. And he was like, yeah, bro, it's an absolute pleasure to have you here, or he didn't even say but, it's an absolute pleasure to have you here, and he just said some other things. From the post, you would have assumed that he wanted me fucking dead and out of there, but apparently it was a pleasure for me to have me there. That's just one example of how your brain works in society with your expectations and projecting your ideas just into other people, and how 90% of the time you're assuming things are worse than they actually are, and all you really need to do is just live and talk. Especially when you tell the truth, and you got nothing to hide. It's really the goal to go for. Life becomes a lot easier. But I'm about to get to my breakfast. I might as well bring you guys down fucking there with me. Let me grab my tripod thing. This isn't even gonna screw in. Alright, I'll catch you guys when I'm downstairs. I can't lie, did get Dave's hot chicken last night. Got 2 of the sliders. It was pretty fucking good, bro. I will not lie, like I just said. You can't forget to be productive, bro. That's why I'm taking out the trash this morning. And I can't forget to put on my slippers. My feet are about to get cold as fuck, and I don't want that. Headphones. Probably gonna need the headphones. Especially if I'm trying to jam out. You're probably gonna need the Stimjamin. If I'm gonna be completely honest, probably gonna need that. Yes. Let's get it, bro. Just like this. Adagio.
Something about good medical practice, and then they figured it out, and then now it's grown from there. Now it's but that also is worrisome because honestly, the like major shift I would say in like civil rights and
Random bullshit. That's enough for me to hear. I don't need to hear any more, bruh. I've heard enough. I think we just gotta get a good frame here, bro. Here's the thing, boys. To get wired, you need vibrations. Right the fuck on. Could I make my lighting better? I really could. But is the lighting good enough? Maybe. Currently queuing up the banger right now. Bluetooth connected. The Forest. Tune in. Consistency doesn't mean perfection. And setbacks will surely fucking come. Yes. This song is awesome. I forgot the fucking beat drops too. Fuck, we're out of rice. Like we just having straight eggs this morning. See, the thing about this situation, it's good for me, but bad for you in the content. But I'm just sitting here with zero fucking thoughts in my brain. Quite honestly. Just moving and it's going. I feel pretty good. The video is probably a little bit boring. That's why we put in some magic after.
You gotta let the bass, and every time I flow, the music starts to flow. I wanna be my lover, you wanna be my love. You wanna do it for the fame. You wanna be my lover, you wanna let the bass. You wanna do it for the flow. You wanna be my lover, you wanna let the love. You wanna do it for the fame. You wanna be my lover, you wanna let the bass. And every time I go,
the music starts to flow. You wanna be my lover, you do it for the love. Do it for the drama, don't do it for the fame. You wanna be my lover, you gotta let the bass. And every time I go, the body starts to flow. You want to be my love. Don't do it for my drama, don't do it for the fame. You wanna be my lover, you gotta let the bass. Body starts to flow. You wanna be my lover, you do it for the love. Do it for the drama, don't do it for the fame. You wanna be my lover, you gotta let the bass. Every time I flow, the body starts to flow. You wanna be my lover, so do it for the love. Hell yeah, bro. Check this shit out. Don't do it for the fame. Don't do it to be my lover. You gotta let the bass. Every time I feel, the body starts to flow. Let's get the light on. Boom, that hardly helped. So we got the eggs and soy sauce method right now. Usually there'd be rice in the mix, but ran out of rice. The music's trying to tell me that sometimes the funkiness just gets you, bro. The adrenaline. Boom. It's mad funky right here. Two timepieces on today for the motherfucking cause. Delicious. Fuck, I put way too much sriracha, bro. Right here we got pill stack, sambuca berry, sauce, syrup. Beverage. Water. We gotta say hi to the Snapchat real quick. Way too much sriracha. Usually I do 7 eggs and rice. This is just 5 eggs, bro. And I low-key put the same amount of sriracha. It's fucking sriracha, bro. It's fuck. It's time for the syrup. Let's pour this shit out. Fuck. Fuck yeah. I'm currently getting fucking amped. Guys, I'm so deep in thought. Just thinking. So fucking salty. I can't eat this shit. Fuck no. The crafting station right now, classic location. You guys are probably familiarized with it at this point, but hey man, I don't even know what today's gonna take me. Probably gonna finish my car system to get work done, but also gotta hit back and buy. So, you know. Just about finished my work, and I just had an interesting thought. So you know, kids, they go around and they're always pushing everybody's limit. They're always testing boundaries. They're always seeing what they can and cannot do and what everybody else will put up with to see what they can get and see if they're able to get what they want. When you grow up and you get stuck in your own head and you mature and you become a victim to society, that part of your human nature goes away. It's not because you're a child that you did those things, it's because you're human. And I was just thinking about myself. That's pretty much describes exactly what I do. Always pushing boundaries, testing limits, seeing what I can get away with and seeing if I can get what I want. Without any judgment or attachment or anything to it. You just do it like a kid. You just do these things because your brain decides to. Because you don't have the intellect and conscious development, you know, obviously to think about it any more so than surface level. Which I guess the point is, that's all you really have to do. Think surface level and test the boundaries of the world.